Hello and welcome everybody. My name is Jenn J. I'm an advanced holistic nutritionist, and today we are going to be talking about the SHRED lifestyle and why I, as a nutritionist, recommend it for all my clients, all the people that I work with, all the friends and family that I meet. So for those of you who don't know me, as an advanced holistic nutritionist, I have training in 7 different areas of nutrition, ranging from child and adolescent all the way through to aging, plant-based, vegetarian, vegan, you name it. As a nutritionist, I help women experience symptomatic relief from hormone imbalances while supporting their families and making healthy living easier one bite at a time. I also hold a bachelor's degree in psychology that focused really heavily on human physical and psychological development. So I have a really great understanding of how our body and our mind are linked and connected, and how each one relies on the other for really good health and optimal living. Now, there are 2 really big startling trends in our world today. Okay, number 1 is that environmental toxins are increasing. They're in our water, they're in our land, they're in our soil, they're in our air, they're in our houses, they're in our food. They are everywhere. And number 2 is that because of this, the quality of our food is decreasing significantly. We have preservatives in our food products, we have GMOs, we have pesticides, we have chemicals, we have synthetic vitamins, we have artificial colors, and we have growth hormones, and the list goes on and on and on. And because of this, we are running into a lot of health issues. In fact, now this statement is taken directly from Stats Canada. In Canada, chronic diseases account for 89% of all deaths and more than $80 billion in annual healthcare costs. So adopting healthy lifestyle behaviors such as eating healthy actually has the potential to prevent 80% of type 2 diabetes and cardiovascular disease, 40% of cancers, and other chronic diseases. Now, despite healthy eating recommendations that are issued by Health Canada, eating habits continue to deteriorate and overweight prevalence rates continue to increase. Wow. So I want to just leave you with a question here based on reading this is, what is stopping you from living your healthiest life? Think about that, okay? But here are a couple of ways that we can be healthier, a little bit of the little things we can do on a daily basis that help us achieve those results. 40% less chance of diseases and 80% less chance of cardiovascular disease and type 2 diabetes. So what can we do? We can exercise, we can sleep, we can manage stress, we can drink water, we can use safer products that don't contain harmful chemicals, and we can eat fresh food. Now let's focus on fresh food, because this is where we have the most and quickest ability to change our life and our health. Because most of us eat what? 3, 4, 5, 6 times a day. That is so many opportunities to put something really good into your body that's going to help support good nutrition. And you can see here, experts agree that illness is preventable with lifestyle and good nutrition. Now, aging and poor health, disease, illnesses, these all stem from oxidative stress. Now, to put this in a very simple term, oxidative stress is where the cells within our body are aging. They're oxidizing. This is a natural process. This happens when we exercise. It happens when we don't eat healthy. It happens when we eat healthy. It happens when we don't exercise. We got that. It happens when we do exercise. It happens when we're sleeping. It happens when we hurt ourselves. It happens when we're exposed to harmful chemicals. So this oxidative stress on our cells is a contributing factor to aging and poor health. Now, we can envision it as if we cut an apple in half and left it on the counter for 20 minutes. That apple becomes brown. That is exactly the same process. That is oxidative stress. That's the same process as what's happening within our bodies. The edges become shriveled, the skin becomes dark and dry and shriveled and changes color to brown, okay? Now, if we cut that apple in half and we sprayed lemon juice on it or rubbed a lemon on that open face of the apple, we would notice that it would stay white and bright and fresh and juicy much longer than if we hadn't have done that. So that's the good news. These are antioxidants. Lemons provide an antioxidant on an apple that slows down the oxidative process. Now, here's the really great news. Fruits and vegetables provide antioxidants that help to protect our cells from oxidative stress. So it's no news that we should be eating more fruits and vegetables, but now it's even more important so. So we intuitively know that we need more servings of fruits and veggies every day. And some athletes even need more than that. But why? Why do we need so many, right? Well, number one, produce is often picked before nutrition really fully develops. And that's because it has so far to travel before it reaches its destination. So yeah, much of it is transported thousands of miles. And many of us actually don't get enough variety in our diet. So we tend to choose and shop the same fruits and vegetables every week without increasing the variety and the number of colors that we're eating on a daily basis. So we can see here, that's why. So the news isn't that fruits and vegetables are good for us. The news is that they are so good for us, they could save our life. Incredible, right? So here at the Juice Plus Company, we believe that everyone should live well, eat well, and supplement well, because the truth of the matter is the food that we are now eating from the grocery stores and from the farms and from the markets are not as nutritionally dense as they truthfully could be. We saw that, number one, environmental toxins are increasing. Number two, the quality of our food is decreasing. So it is not unreasonable to consider that we may actually have to begin supplementing to ensure that we are bridging the gap between what we do eat and what we should eat. A really great way to do that, of course, is to grow your own food. Using the tower garden is a really simple way to do it. It's a soilless growing system. It has a 30% greater yield and grows 3 times faster than traditional gardening methods. It also uses up to 90% less space because it literally has a 2 or 4 square foot imprint or footprint, but it also uses 98% less water because it recycles the water and the nutrients. So this increased nutrient density of the fruits and vegetables grown on it is of higher quality than what you could be getting in a grocery store that is maybe picked before ripeness and travels thousands of miles to get to you. And then, of course, this has an indoor option, which provides you year-round growing. So regardless of what your climate looks like throughout the year, you have the opportunity to have fresh, homegrown, chemical-free food right in the corner of your kitchen or your living room or your bedroom or your bathroom, wherever it is you plan to set this up. But it is such a convenient way to take control of your food sources and increase the variety that you're eating on a daily basis. But another really great way to do it, and this is a super simple and convenient way to do it, is to consider the Juice Plus products. The capsules are literally over 30 fruits, veggies, and grains that are encapsulated, making it very easy and convenient to get a variety of nutrients on a daily basis. If you're able to eat all of these types of fruits and veggies on a daily basis, you are still getting the nutritional value of them. So what is Juice Plus really, right? Well, it adds a nutrition from over 30 fruits, veggies, and berries to your diet. It's a whole food-based supplement that adds more natural antioxidants to your diet. And we talked about how those antioxidants are helping support good cellular health. Now, the whole foods are actually harvested at the peak of ripeness, keeping the nutrition intact, meaning that the quality of nutrition within the Juice Plus capsules is superior to that you would get from eating fruits and vegetables from a grocery store, from a market that may not have been grown and harvested to peak ripeness. The produce is then pulverized. It's not juiced, it's pulverized, meaning even the pulp and the peel, all of it, it goes right into the process. And then it's dried into powders at a low temperature to preserve the nutrition. Plant powders are then put into the capsules, and the capsules themselves are actually vegan, and then delicious chewables. Okay, so there is also the wide variety omega blend, which uses omega-rich algae. So skipping that fish, berry seeds to have a very wide, varied range of omegas to support good health. Now, another really easy, convenient way to add more fruits and veggies to your diet is by eating the complete protein powder. It's low glycemic, so it's not going to cause an energy spike and crash. It's going to give you a sustained level of energy. It's vegan and non-GMO, meaning that it is a clean product. It's gluten-free and dairy-free, a plant-based protein containing over 4 different types of protein powders or plant-based protein. And it has a powerful prebiotic fiber that's going to help support a healthy gut system. Now, one of the things I always tell my clients is that good health starts with a healthy gut. Okay. So when we are supporting a healthy gut system and a healthy gut environment, we begin to develop the appropriate health goals that we are looking to achieve. Okay. So supporting that healthy gut is crucial to ensuring that you look and feel good on a daily basis. And this is one of those ways you can do that in a super easy, convenient way. Now, this is not just a shake powder, okay? This you can use for energy balls. You can put it into muffins and cupcakes, puddings, pancakes, so many delicious ways to use this. It's so very not limited. Such a variety and fun ways. And the really nice thing too is that this is school safe. This is a school safe product, meaning that you can send it with your children to school. You can send them with a smoothie. You can send them with energy balls or muffins or even cookies to help increase the amount of protein that they're getting throughout the day, giving them sustained energy so that they're not getting those blood sugar crashes, and supporting their healthy gut as well. For example, when we talked about sustained energy sources, right? We talked, how often are you really eating? You know, some of us, we go several hours without eating, and then we find that we are, raiding through the pantry and trying to find anything that'll help satisfy this hunger that we have. And then 20 minutes later, we're hungry again. And what is happening here is that our glycemic index or our blood sugar levels have dropped. And so we tend to make less healthy choices and instead turn to food or food-like products that are going to increase our blood sugar levels very rapidly. But what happens when we do that is that we also burn through that energy very quickly. And then we get that energy crash. And that's what's kind of happening at like 2 p.m. when you're sitting at your desk and you're feeling like you got to go for a coffee and you got to go get yourself a donut. That is your blood sugar levels dropping after your lunch and you needing something to pick you back up. Now, here you can see this pink bar across the graph. This is your zone of willpower. And when you stay within that zone of willpower of eating on a regular basis, keeping your blood sugar levels stable, you are less likely to overeat, you're less likely to make healthier food choices, and you're less likely to have those energy crashes and instead have a sustained level of energy throughout your day. So the complete powder does this. And you can use it as a healthy breakfast. You can drink it pre or post workout, and you could definitely use it as a snack in the afternoon or late evening, or even for your children at school. Now, earlier we talked about the omega blend. Omega fatty acids support a broad array of health benefits, especially heart, brain, joints, skin, and eyes. So it's 100% plant-based, vegan, pure and sustainable, full spectrum of omegas, so you are supporting your body in more ways than just using an omega-3. Cold pressed, and even the capsules themselves are vegan. So the SHRED lifestyle really looks at helping you shred the food toxins and habits that are not serving you. It helps you implement healthier lifestyle choices on a daily basis, regardless of where you're at in your health journey and regardless of how life gets in the way of you committing to your health, because life is busy and most of us don't have a lot of time to commit to our health or a lot of energy even maybe to do the types of things that we know we need to do. But the SHRED is really great because it meets you where you're at. Now, in traditional forms of dieting, we tend to do a couple of things here, okay? So we either diet, which is restrictive forms of eating, removing certain food groups, counting calories, or we tend to go the opposite way with our exercise and we just over-exercise. Now, what happens, particularly if we are looking at some weight loss or just shedding excess fat, fat enrobes toxins in our body, okay, which is what's protecting our vital organs. Now, these toxins, our bodies are overloaded with toxins on a daily basis. These come from food, they come from the air, they come from our water, they come from our chemicals at home, they come from our hygiene products. We are just bombarded with them. So you can't avoid the toxins, okay? But the more toxins that you have in your body, the more excess fat your body is going to store in order to protect your organs. So what happens when we start dieting or restrictive eating or over exercising without proper nutrition is we actually stress the body. So we will burn fat, but what's happening is we are exposing our organs to those toxins. So we actually feel worse. Then we have a rebound effect where our body goes into self-protection mode and it causes an increase in fat retention and fat production, meaning that you maybe even might gain more weight than you lost to begin with, or excess fat. The SHRED works in a different way. The SHRED works at cleansing our body. It's not about restrictive eating. It's not about calorie counting, and it's not about over-exercising. It's about cleansing our body. It's about giving our body the nutrition at a cellular level that it needs. And that's why the Juice Plus capsules and gummies are the first step in committing to your healthy lifestyle so that your body at a cellular level is getting those nutrients. This allows your body to shed the fat, the excess fat, and the toxins, where you move into a maintenance period rather than a rebound so that you experience overall better health, less fat, more muscle, and no rebound. So you move into maintenance. Now, the SHRED10 guidelines are very simple. Number one, add more fruits and veggies to your diet, including the Juice Plus products. The capsules are going to help support your body at that cellular level to help rid your body and shed those toxins, okay? Adding some shakes to your diet. That's gonna help support your healthy gut, give you sustained energy so you make healthier choices. Adding plenty of water, taking deep breaths and getting lots of sleep. Sleep is so important to our hormone regulation, to the choices that we make on a daily basis, to the mindset that we come into the day with, and even just to being in that mindset that you want to be in to make healthy choices. Exercising most days, reducing or eliminating aspects of our lifestyle that are going to cause inflammation and oxidative stress, such as caffeine and alcohol, processed foods, gluten and dairy, artificial and refined sugars, and then considering the option of eating after 6 p.m., reducing that. We really want to allow our body the opportunity to actually fast overnight so that our body has the chance to reset and regenerate and recuperate from all the stress that it went through on during that day. Now, as I mentioned earlier, the SHRED lifestyle meets you where you're at. So, whether you have children or you're pregnant, you're nursing, you're an athlete, you're a night shift worker, these are just guidelines. These are goals that you can set for yourself that are going to help you feel and look your best. So it is flexible. It allows for those days where you're running crazy and you don't have time to make food at home. And it allows for those days when you're working nights and sleeping during the day and your schedule's all off and you just don't have an appetite because you're not hungry because you're supposed to be sleeping and you're just not feeling the best that you could. And that's why it really does meet you where you're at, because it doesn't matter where you're at. These are simple guidelines that you should be striving for on a daily basis. Now, some of the most common results of participating in the SHRED lifestyle is that you're craving more fruits and vegetables because you are shaping the taste buds of your body to recognize good nutrition. You will have a healthier weight, better recovery from workouts, improved sleep, increased energy, healthier hair, skin, and nails, improved regularity, and even increasing your mental clarity. Those are really, really big things. And I know that for me as a nutritionist, most of my clients come to me with at least 3 of these things on the list as complaints that they don't have, that they're not eating fruits or vegetables, or that their weight is unhealthy, or that their sleep quality is very poor, or they have very low levels of energy, or they've got a lot of brain fog. These are common symptoms, but that doesn't mean that they're normal. So starting to shred those toxins in your body and providing your body with that healthy environment for good health really helps you to start to see these results. Now, with over 35 published studies, Juice Plus is actually the most researched nutritional product in the world, showing that the capsules actually positively support our body at a cellular level. Now, when you join the Shred lifestyle, which is so, so, so much fun, okay? Here I've been all clinical about it, but here's where it gets really cool, okay? It's lots of fun. So you get a 50-page Shred guide, which is filled with success tips and education, even healthcare professional recommendations. So there are doctors who have helped put this together, this system together and this lifestyle to really give you an upper edge in being successful when you shred, okay? There are recipes and snack ideas and so much more in there, okay? But you're also going to be joining a community in a private Facebook group, which has daily encouragement and meal ideas, accountability. There are meal plans, all kinds of really great fun stuff, even workouts in there that are really great to help you have the accountability that you need and the support in a community setting. So regardless of whether you are at home these days or at work or in a combination of the two, there is that community there to support you in your daily lifestyle of healthy living. But then there's also like daily personalized support and education. So there's accountability with your buddy when you come into this program. Lots of success videos as well. So hearing the stories of other people who have lived the shred lifestyle and are experiencing positive results. You can hear how they're doing it, what's working for them, what's not working for them. And just having that support at the top of the finger is a really, really big deal for most of us because it really helps us when we're experiencing the most challenges because we know that we've got somebody in our back pocket that we can call to get us through it. And then having the cooking guide is incredible. It's a 90-page ebook, which is just full of plant-based meal ideas that are really going to help take your nutrition on a daily basis to a whole nother level. Now, so I ask you, that all sounds amazing, right? So are you ready to get started? Here you can see for just a couple dollars a day, you can be supporting your body at a nutritionally level to experience really positive, healthy results. And it all starts right here. So are you ready to get started?